Welcome to the Gcast, hosted by Gavin, Tom, and Ben. This is your weekly dive into everything from sports, gaming, and nonsense. And if you're here to vibe with the Gcast, you're in the right place. So, how's everyone's week's been?
Yeah, not bad. Pretty good. Back at work now. Think he's not broken
Nice.
anymore. Played basketball, played a semi-final. Got a grand final next week.
Just
What are you
him.
chuckling?
Just
Me
him.
and,
Yeah, what are you
me
chuckling?
and Tom.
You guys won?
Not Gab, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I'm not. They don't think I'm good enough for the team.
Grand final. Nah, we've asked this dude to play, and he always says no.
Nah,
So,
I've asked.
Grand final next week.
I'll be there.
That's pretty good.
Are you coming?
Yeah, Lachlan said
Come to
you could
support.
come watch. I was like,
Yeah.
I'll come watch and support.
Stay less.
So obviously we weren't here last week. A bit of inconvenience. Gav, you want to tell us why we weren't
I
here last week?
worked the weekend, so I work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We're a three-man team, so
Yeah,
can't do it
so-
without.
Three man.
without
I did
Gav.
say they could do it
So they
with
call
someone
us
else,
the
but
three man.
Huh?
but yeah, I had to work last weekend, so couldn't really film an episode for you guys. My apologies, but got a
Better
great episode today, hopefully.
be. Yep.
Stuff happens. It's all good.
So
I guess
you
we'll-
start off with
yeah, we'll
your
intro
one.
it.
Yeah.
But today we're going to be doing a top 10 of our NBA point guards going into the 25-26 season. We're going to also just start off with our honorable mentions, and since I've started, I'll start off with my first.
Lay down the ground rules. So the positions are based on basketball reference. So whatever position they played last year is what we're considering them as. So for instance, Devin Booker is listed as a shooting guard on basketball reference, so he's not on this list. And we're not including injured players like Halliburton. Kyrie
Dame.
Irving will be back in January, but we didn't include him on the list.
Yeah.
And Damian Lillard.
Yep.
So, yep.
All right.
You can get into it, Gav.
So my first honorable mention is LaMelo Ball.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
You can
I'll
go.
just say, so just flashy passer, great vision, can shoot from anywhere on the court, just deep range, and then basically the only reason why he wasn't really in my top 10 is just like he's not healthy. He's always just like somehow injured, so he's never playing like more than 60 plus games a
Yeah.
season.
I had him as an
really.
honorable mention as well
Same.
for the same reasons, just health wise.
Yep. I think everyone knows healthy. He's in this list. He averaged like 28 a game at the start of the
Yeah.
year, and he was just shooting lights out. So I think everyone knows he would be on this list if he was healthy. It's just
If
the
he's
health
healthy.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully he can play a full season this year.
Absolutely.
What did he play, like 52 games?
Yeah,
or something?
yeah.
If that.
Yeah. Hopefully
I
he
don't
can
think he's
play.
played more than like 60 ever.
No,
He's
not
like-
since he's come in the league.
I just hope he can play enough games to at least make an All-Star game. Because obviously he has made an All-Star game, but I think he deserves more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
agreed.
I
So
agree.
Do I just list off my honorable mentions first?
Yeah,
Or
Yeah.
next?
yeah.
All right, yeah. All right, my next one was De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, I have him there as well.
Yeah, so pretty similar to this, but he's just super fast, lightning, like first step, like elite rim pressure, just being able to take it to the rack.
Yeah.
Just getting an improved jumper, making him harder to guard, and then can score in late game situations as well, is what I have listed.
Yeah. No, that's all right.
Yeah, I think him and Wemby will be obviously a very good duo together. The
Agreed.
point guard list is just really stacked. Like, he is an amazing player. But, like, that's why I don't think he's been an all-star. And, like, that's why. Because, like, the list is just so deep.
It is, yeah.
And
big
he's in the
list.
West. So,
West,
Makes it so
yeah.
much harder.
but, yeah, he's a great player. And him, like I said, him and Wemby are going to be really good. And I think, like, you could argue him onto the list. But, like, there's just so many good
I
names.
have the
Yeah.
argument.
I almost had him on
I
my
have
list.
the
There
argument.
you go.
I almost had him on my
There you
list.
go.
Yeah, I have the
So-
argument.
I think like 9, 10, and like through to this
Yeah.
like 13 range, I think you could make the argument for any of them
Yeah.
to be there. So, yeah.
Last.
My last one
honorable
would
mention.
be Tyrese Maxey.
Tyrese.
Is
Maxey.
also my
Maxey.
last like honorable mention. So what I
Yeah.
have for him is just elite speed and then like a better like improving scoring arsenal. He can like score at all three levels.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, fair enough.
And just he's still super young. And then obviously hasn't been able
24.
to play
Yeah,
with Joel
very young.
Embiid like that last season. So
And PG.
and PG being damn. Damn. That's rare.
Yeah.
So I think next season if Philly the
Well,
76ers.
Philly, yeah.
Well, it is Philly,
Yeah.
but the 76ers just are healthy, then
Yeah,
I
Jesus
think there'll be a
Christ.
damage a very good team
Yeah,
in the
weak
East, especially.
Yeah. No, they definitely could be.
Yeah, I think a healthy Maxi next year will be pretty good because,
Yeah.
well, Joel's probably not going to play that much, so you'll see
Neither would PG.
a lot of Tyrese
Just
Maxey.
depends how healthy PG is.
Both
I
of
reckon.
them, yeah. All three of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Always
that's
an
your
issue.
3 honorable
Yep.
mentions.
That is
We
mine.
going to mine.
Yeah. Do you have
Alright, so
what different ones?
I
do
had
you have?
LaMelo Ball as well.
Yeah.
He was
Mhm.
an honorable mention. And then I had Ja Morant as one of my honorable mentions. When I was making my list, I was taking into account a little bit of team success. So if they were on par, I was thinking, would the team be better with them, and how that went and everything. Ja Morant is obviously a great player. He can be unhealthy at times, and also can get in off-court issues all the time. He's a great player, especially with Desmond Bain gone now. He's definitely going to do more. But I don't know if the team will be as successful as some of the other point guards I have on the list.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Is
Any
that your-
one different
your
or?
three?
And then I also have Jamal Murray as on one of my honourable mentions as
Fair
well.
enough.
Obviously, the team will be heaps better. He's got the best player in the world on his team, so he'll be good just purely because of Jokic. And obviously, yeah, their team's better now as well, so I thought I'd give him a little shout out.
Yeah. So my honorable mentions: I have LaMelo, I have De'Aaron Fox, who we spoke about, and I have Jamal Murray as well. Literally a couple hours ago, I had Jamal Murray at 10. I changed it this
Ooh.
morning.
Mm.
So the main reason why I had him there was just, his playoff success is unreal, and he was like most likely going to go down as one of the best players to not make an All-Star game ever.
Best playoff riser as well.
Yeah, he genuinely gave me nightmares in the second round last year. So
Tell me about it, bro.
Like
yeah,
man.
Tell me about it.
yeah. You don't want your favorite team to go into the playoff series.
Yeah.
But like I've already said, this list is very deep, and it's very hard to argue someone on the list. I had him there, but I changed my mind this morning. Put someone else there. So
Yeah.
Valid.
Very
Yeah.
fair.
All right.
Well,
We'll go into
I'll
your
start off.
10.
yeah.
number
So
10.
talking about Jamal Murray, that is my number 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we said, big game performer in the playoffs, just high clutch moments. Crazy 2-man game with Jokic, just them two being on the floor together.
Yeah. I'm not
Always
mad at him being a
Ex-
10.
No, I'm
So
not mad
worth
either.
it.
Like I said, I had him there. Just
be able to create a shot off the dribble is crazy. Just being able to do that consistently, and then he's always been consistent.
I'm getting flashbacks.
Yeah.
yeah,
Just
That's my
Jamal
number
Murray
10.
step back on AD.
yeah. Him and Aaron Gordon last year, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They scared me. But yeah, I think it's fair to have him on the list. I think
Yeah, I could get behind it.
100%.
Yeah.
I think it's fair to have any of these guys on the list. It's
Yeah.
just where you want to go with your argument and
Yeah.
stuff.
Exactly.
So
Fair enough. Well, at my 10, I had De'Aaron Fox.
Mm.
You know, he left like halfway through the season from the Kings, so he didn't have a full season there. Wemby was out for ages. Now they've got about half a year's experience. They'll have a whole preseason together, and he should just be a better fit there now as well. So I think he'll just be more comfortable.
yeah. Who are your mentions again?
Mine,
Yeah.
LaMelo, Ja Morant, Jamal Murray.
Okay. So it was just the team success that got you.
Well, I think he'll just be a better fit there now
But
because
the aspect
over Ja Morant specifically. Why that?
just like he's on off-court issues. How many games is he going to play?
Yeah.
How many games? He's very injury prone as well. How many games is he going to play?
I feel like his off-court issues are so blown out of proportion, in my opinion.
They're a bit in the rear end now. I would
Yeah,
say.
exactly.
Yeah,
so
but-
now it's like, I think if we saw Ja's best moments towards the end of the season with the Grizzlies.
He's very
Yeah.
injury prone
And
just
so-
because of how high he jumps.
He didn't
Like,
miss that much time this year. Just that the Grizzlies weren't very good.
Yeah, exactly.
I think De'Aaron Fox and that Spurs team will just be a better situation
Coming
than-
into this year.
yeah, than Ja Morant and that Grizzlies team. That's
That's
why
fair.
I had De'Aaron
Yeah,
Fox over him.
That's fair.
That's
That's
fair.
very fair.
So, my 10, I flipped my 8 through 10 around this morning as well. I really couldn't decide, but at 10 I have Darius Garland.
Darius Garland. Yeah.
So, obviously, I think he could be as high as like 8. I think he belongs on the list though. Like, Cleveland were a 60-win team, and he's a big part of that. He averaged 20 and 7. He was obviously injured in the playoffs, and I think that was a big hit for them, and that's why they struggled against Indiana a lot. Him and Evan Mobley. I think, honestly, I know the Pacers made the finals, but I think a healthy Cavs definitely gives them a very good run.
Emo's so hard to guard.
Yeah.
Healthy Emo. And what Pascal Siakam's not stopping him.
Yeah.
Siakam is I think good, very good.
Obviously, Darius Garland's on a very good team. There's 4 all-star level players there, if you want to include Jarrett Allen. And, it's hard to produce, the counting stats, but it's very obvious that he's a high-impact player, and he produces wins.
You can tell.
So, I think he obviously belongs on the list. So, want to go to your 9?
Yeah, my 9, funnily enough, is Darius Garland.
Yeah.
So
is mine.
So, so just basically what Ben just said, but great ball handler. I feel like he got slightly overshadowed by how well Donovan Mitchell played last
100%,
season.
Yeah.
Just how good the two of them are together.
He was still an all-star last year.
So fun to watch. But yeah, has to me, he has all-star potential when healthy.
Yeah. The thing I had with Darius Garland, he could definitely be higher, but it's just his assist to turnover ratio. I was having a look, and his turnover ratio per game is 2.8 on 6.8 assists or something.
Yeah.
That could definitely, if he just cleans that up, he could definitely be higher.
Agreed.
But it's just that turnover to assist ratio is just, it's not the greatest, but it's not the worst.
Yeah.
It could definitely be a lot better.
It's hard to say, but obviously the Cavs are a really good team, but I think they're still sort of meshing together. The two small guards and the two bigs.
This is year 3 of that team.
Yeah, and I think I like how they run a lot. They start with the starting 5, obviously, and then Evan Mobley and Donovan Mitchell have their run together, and then they'll go off, and Garland and Allen will have their run together. I like that.
Yeah, they have a lot of lineups.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
This Cleveland team is going to be fun to watch, in my opinion, next year.
Yeah, well, I hope they hit 60 wins, because I got a multi on that.
I genuinely think they'll be better this year than they were last
100%,
year. And
I agree.
Think, weak East, I think they should.
They've added some good
have
pieces
some more players. So. You're talking about Lonzo Ball?
Yes, of course I'm talking about Lonzo Ball. Of course.
Who do you have 9, Gav?
That was
my 9.
Oh, 9 was Garland.
No, that's you.
Yeah, 9 for
we
you.
had the same one. Tom and I had the same 9.
And Gav had the same
you
9,
have Darius Garland. At 9, I have Tyrese Maxey.
Maxey.
So, the reason why I have him at 9 over De'Aaron Fox, Jamal Murray, I had Garland at 9 and then I flipped it, but Tyrese Maxey is obviously 23, 24. He did miss a little bit of time last year, but he averaged 26 a game. And when he does play, he's just insane.
He's a freak. He had that stretch where he had bunch of 50 balls.
Yeah,
and everything. So
I think without Embiid this year, he has the potential to average an immense amount of points. And he even averaged 6 assists, so his playmaking's getting up, and I think it'll keep going up. He's going to be the lead ball handler. Obviously, they have Jared McCain and stuff, but nothing's going to stunt his growth. They
get Ace Bailey? Or
they
VJ?
Got VJ at coach.
VJ, yeah.
So, I think, honestly, if this season of Joel goes south, I think, you just put all your eggs in the Tyrese Maxey basket.
Yeah, just get rid of Joel.
Just you probably can't get rid of him because he's fucking worth so much money.
He's so good, but it's just his availability is...
Best ability is availability.
Exactly, but...
Maxey missed a little bit of time this year, but I wouldn't... knock on his health at all. I think I think he's going to have a healthy season. I think he's going to play really well.
So young too.
I don't know. There's just something going on at the Sixers venue. Everyone's getting hurt.
It's cooked.
It's Jared McCain, Joel, PG.
I hope McCain has a healthy season.
Ruin Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons, whatever they're doing in the medical facility is absolutely not working.
100%. No. Should I go to my number 8 now?
Yeah, go to your 8.
All right, my number 8 is Ja Morant. So I had Ja Morant at 8.
Yeah.
I think
I have Ja Morant at 8
for me, his eye test alone is just his highest ceiling is one of the best in the NBA, and just being an explosive athlete, can play through contact. Improving his playmaking and decision making has been good, and then obviously what Tom said before with his availability is an issue with being suspended, being injured. But I feel what we saw, like I said earlier, it was that the Grizzlies towards the end of the season with how Ja was playing was some of the best basketball he's been playing.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just think it might just be worse for him not having Desmond Bane there, as a ball handler,
That's true.
as his shooter. So I don't even know who's filling that spot, to be honest.
I mean, we'll have to see. I think Contavious Cole-Pope's going to fill that spot.
Yeah, which I don't know.
And he's like 37,000 years
Yeah,
old.
he's a bit
I
over.
don't know about that. Because spacing definitely helps him because he's a slasher.
Yeah.
So having someone like Desmond Bain on the team where he draws people out of the paint helps Ja Morant because then he can go to the ring a lot easier.
Yep.
Desmond Bain's more respectable of a shooter than KCP. So who's guarding? They're not going to guard him as tight.
Yeah.
So I have him at 8 as well. I think he had a little bit of a down year last year. He averaged 23. I feel like the year before he averaged like 26. But I think he's a very underrated playmaker in the league. Like, he sets up that whole offense really well. And, like, obviously the Grizzlies weren't great last year, but I think he can make another leap. Like, he's only 23, 24. Yeah, I just rate him as a player. Like, obviously the off-court issues, whatever, but honestly, I think it's in the rear end. Like, it was a couple seasons ago now.
hopefully
Yeah,
it's
it is. It's
matured
been a
now.
few seasons.
It's been a few seasons now. I think it's all fine. So yeah, I have Jar at 8.
Yeah. Well,
You want to go to your 8, Tom?
yeah, I've got Tyrese Maxey at my 8.
Yep.
You know, I just think he'll have a good season. If Joel's there, if he's not there, doesn't really bother me because Tyrese Maxey's just going to do his thing. He's good enough to where I reckon he could probably pull him to 7 or 8 in the East, especially with how injured they are at the moment. He's going to do, he's like we were talking about earlier, he's getting buckets. He can score, he can pass, he can do what he wants. So he's short. He's like 6'2", 6'1".
Yeah, he's pretty short.
One of them, he's just reminds me a little bit of a little glimpses of Chris Paul. Not on the passing aspect, but just how much he can get done at such a small size.
Yep. Fair enough.
Yeah, we've said a lot about Tyrese Maxey already, I feel like.
Your
My 7. So my 7 is Trae Young.
Trae Young.
Yeah.
I had him at my 7, but then I moved him around this morning.
Yeah.
So
I have him at 7.
For Trae Young, I said one of the best pure passes in the league, like elite lob and pick and roll threat. Shoot from anywhere, basically, with his deep range.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, just mainly his, like, inefficiency on, like, defense, and then he takes on a massive load on offense for that Hawks team.
Yeah.
As well. But, yeah.
Yeah. I have Trae at 7 as well. I think, the offense is night and day, probably one of the best in the league, low key. And, 24 and 12 almost is pretty insane. It's just the defense is not great. Obviously, he's a short guard, but I think the Hawks are in a really good position to sort of hide him a little bit this year.
They got great wings.
They've got Chris
Dyson
Dyson Daniels, Nikhil Alexander-Walker, Jalen Johnson. Like,
can definitely hide him.
He's gonna be. I think he's gonna be pretty well hidden this year, and I think the Hawks are in position to go on a decent run in the East.
Agreed.
So
I could definitely see them making the conference finals.
from an offensive standpoint,
potentially.
Trae's led the league in points and assists at least once, maybe twice, but he's been very close almost every year that he's played, except for his rookie year. So he's been snubbed for All-Star a couple times, but I think he's just one of the best playmakers in the league, and obviously he can shoot from pretty much anywhere. So I think he's just one of the best engines in the league, in my opinion.
Agreed.
Well, my 7, I had James Harden. So I did have Trae Young at 7, but then I've switched them around. I reckon, James Harden he's getting old. Like, he's still great, but he's getting a little old. And I was thinking about with the the Kawhi Leonard situation and all that, like, could affect him, could affect our team. But I don't know. It's sometimes people that are just getting up in age will just randomly drop off a cliff.
Yeah.
So you just can't.
You don't know, but that's fair.
Yeah. We can talk about Harden if we want. I have him at 6.
So do I.
Yeah.
I feel like your list is very similar.
I had Trae Young.
We didn't discuss this either way.
No,
I had
haven't
Trae
spoken
Young
about
at
this
6.
at all.
Yeah. So
I think it's fair to make the argument that he's over Harden, but the reason why I have Harden at 6 is just he has been the engine of an offense for the last 10 years, And I don't think the Kawhi Leonard situation affects him at all. Like he can either set up teammates or he can do his own thing. 35 years old, I honestly, at the way he plays, his play style, I don't think it really matters, to be honest. Um, he actually finished 10th in MVP voting last year, and like I think he's actually pretty underrated at this point,
Agreed.
in my opinion. Obviously, defense is like sort of a meme, but I actually think he's a bit of an underrated defender as well.
Agreed, yeah.
Especially
Very
in the
underrated.
post. He's low-key an underrated post
Well,
defender.
he's what 6'6", 6'5", weighs a little bit.
Yeah.
So
And he's got plenty of weapons around him. Even without Kawhi, he's got Beal, he's got Collins, he's got Zubac. Like, he's got his lob threat. I think if you're James Harden, all you really need is a center that can catch an hoop. And you're
Very
probably
true.
all right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I have him at 6. You have him at 6.
I also have like
and you have
Harden
Trey
at
at
6.
6.
I'd trade 6. I
Yeah.
just think Trey has the best team he's ever had surrounded him. So I just think he'll probably have best team surrounded him. Probably have the best season he's had just purely because of the team's better.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fair.
Um,
I think with me, with James Harden, I think he's adjusted his game to like a more like point guard role. Whereas like that, like he played over like what 70 plus games, 75 plus games last season.
yeah, he's been
Like,
healthy as well.
He was very healthy, like especially at that age, which is like crucial. Like he played a lot without Kawhi as well in that season. Just being able to be a crafty scorer, and like has been an elite passer.
Yeah.
How many years he's been in the league?
It's mostly just like the playoff woes a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
He
He
struggles
didn't
in
have
the
a bad
playoffs.
playoffs this year.
Yeah, he wasn't bad this year, but I was
Yeah.
thinking about last year.
He had.
I think
his
it's
best
more so with
playoffs
like the Clippers. It's
in
just
recent
Yeah,
memory.
who'd they play this year? They played Denver. Oh yeah, they
Yeah.
went out in the first
exactly,
round.
It's gonna be Denver.
It was went to 7 though.
Yeah, I just remember like he had a 40 ball, and then he scored like 7 points. Then he had another 40 ball, and then he had like
just
Yeah.
inconsistency in the
Nothing.
playoffs. But I feel like that Clippers team has just always been inconsistent as well. Like especially even with Paul George on that team, it's just like Kawhi's always been injured come playoff time for some reason.
It's hard for him
And
to
it's just
get
like-
any movement
They were just-
because
Exactly.
they're different lineups in and out every fucking
Yeah.
week.
they were built for so much success, and like the success just hasn't come.
Yeah.
Like they,
That's to me that's more like Kawhi just not being available. Like
yeah, and now they got this Kawhi Leonard situation.
exactly.
Guess who has their unprotected first round pick in 2 years?
That's insane.
That is true.
Right, give it to the Lakers. You don't need it.
But yeah, I think the Clippers are probably in, even without Kawhi, if Kawhi's there, if he isn't, I think they're in a pretty good situation this
Yeah.
year. Like they've got 2 very good offensive players in Beal and Harden. They can share.
You got Chris Paul too.
Oh, yep, they have Chris Paul too.
Yeah.
Forget about
They're
that,
very
yeah.
deep. They're
Yeah,
very
They
deep.
might have the deepest
They
roster,
got
right?
I think they.
They're
I think
deep,
they
but
go
they're
the
just
deepest.
old.
Yeah,
They're just like what you got. Brook Lopez,
Harden, Paul,
Harden, Paul
Beal's
George,
pretty old.
Kawhi, Beal. The only young ones are John Collins, Zubac.
Yeah, and even Zoo's 30. So
Yeah,
yeah.
Just
Yeah.
old vets.
yeah.
Do you want to talk about number 5,
Number
Gav?
5, me. For me, at 5, I have Cade Cunningham. So big guard, high size advantage over defense. Like be able to see over defenses. Been able to improve his playmaking and shot creation each year. Like already a good floor leader. I feel like just being in such a weak East, he's only going to be able to improve.
Yeah. I have Cade at 5 as well.
I don't know if I'll get hate for my 5.
No, I want to. I think I know who you have at 5, and I want to talk about it later, but I might have been the
You're
same.
5. I'm now.
I
don't know.
I changed mine around a lot, and I think I might be the same as you. But Cade, obviously, is a very good player, especially for his age. He finally had a healthy season, and 26, 6 and 9 is insane. He was almost top 5 in MVP on a freaking Pistons team, and
Yeah.
he carried them to the playoffs. He had injuries around him. Jaden Ivey missed the whole second half of the year. He didn't play in the playoffs, and they still took the Knicks, who made the conference finals, to 6 games, and every game was tough for the
Yeah,
Knicks.
they had to work for it. Those
And
they-
that
yeah.
all starts from Cade Cunningham, and he's 6'7".
He's big boy.
He's a big boy,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I rate him a lot, honestly. As long as he can
I
stay
do.
healthy, I think he can.
He'll climb this
I think
list.
sky's the
reckon.
limit, really.
He could definitely
Yeah.
climb this list.
100%.
Yeah, I've got him. I've got Steph Curry at 5.
Yeah.
I've just got. I think the people above him I've got at the moment are just they're just younger. They're coming in, and like Steph Curry's getting old. He's what, 37? Yeah, so he's still great. Like, don't get me wrong, like he's still great. But I think he's getting old, and I'd like to see these other boys just. They're getting younger. They're like, some of them are coming into their like 4th, 5th years. Like, I think it's time for them to. They're just gonna overtake Steph Curry. Obviously, he'll still probably average 25 points, but I just think like some of the other people I have on my list will just be better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I had Steph at 5 as of 12 hours ago, and I changed it.
Yeah.
Because I'll talk about it later, but I have my reasons. But yeah, I think between Cade, the other person we're going to talk about, and Steph Curry, I think it's pretty close. It's very close, very close. I really wanted to, but
I also just think with the whole Warriors situation going on right now, could affect him a bit because they got 9 people on their roster as of right now.
Yeah.
Like, who knows how much that affects people going into their preseason, like their training camp. Like having 9 people, you don't have a full roster. Obviously, with Jonathan Kuminga, like that situation. So I'm just not sure how that would affect him. And I'd like to see some of the other people kind of take the step to be better than Stephen Curry. Just to, obviously, he's getting old. He's going to be leaving soon, and we need people to carry on making the league entertaining. So I'd just like to see the other people overtake him.
Yeah. Back to Cade Cunningham. Like, I think the Pistons are in a very good position to compete for a top 4 spot in the East this year. Obviously, he's a great engine, and he's got good pieces around him. He's got, Jalen Duren, Tobias Harris, Jaden Ivey. He's even got one of the Thompson twins who, sky's the limit with him as well. Honestly, I think people see what happens with Amen, and they think Asar's going to be the same thing. But I think Asar's a bit unproven at the moment.
It's just because he got slowed down because of that
the blood clot.
Yeah. I think if he doesn't have that, they'd be pretty similar at the moment. But I think he might just take an extra year or 2 just to get to that level, just because he had that little setback.
But the athleticism is through the roof.
Both of them. It's
insane. I haven't seen athleticism like that since high school Zion or a young LeBron James.
Yeah, legit. And they're both 6'8", 6'7",
yeah,
6'8".
They're both huge.
I reckon they're quicker than what LeBron was. They can obviously jump out of the gym, so could LeBron. But they're just freaks of nature.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. I think obviously our man will be really good with Houston. So, but yeah.
On to the
number 4.
Number 4. Yeah. So we did just speak about it, but I do have Steph Curry at my number 4.
Yeah.
Just greatest shooter of all time. Just defenses are built to try and stop him, basically. Yeah. Still, even at his old age, play off dribble, play with just off ball movement. Just that guy just runs.
Yeah. I'm not mad at him being there. Yeah. He's still great, but I just want to see some of these young players overtake him.
Yeah, I think that's just to hold very hard because top 2 point guard of all time, or
top 1 even.
Top 1 potentially. No, I'm just saying top 2 because.
In a way, you think he's better than Magic.
If Magic played his whole career, it wouldn't even be a debate. But he got AIDS.
He got AIDS, yeah. So it's unfortunate. But Steph could be one. Is definitely at least top 2.
He's top 2, and he's definitely not 1. So.
Debate we could have.
It's an argument for another day. It's an argument for another day.
In the future, we could do a top 10 players of all time.
I think you could argue either way, and you wouldn't be wrong.
But I just have Steph at my number 4. I think the 3 ahead of him are just better players in the moment in time right now. So.
Well, I got Cade at my 4.
Yeah.
So we talked about Cade. I think he'll just be. He's gone into his 5th season.
Yeah.
So he's obviously going to take a bit of a leap. So.
Yep.
He's coming to his 5th season.
If he takes another leap, that's nuts. Because
he's been taking leaps. What was I think it was 26.7 points this season.
I wrote it down.
I think it was something around there. And if every single season he's just going up in points every season, so I don't see why.
26, 6, and 9.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't see why he can't do it again.
Oh, and he also averaged a steal and a block a game.
Yeah. He's insane, and especially with how weak the East is currently, I reckon that that Pistons team could definitely push for like 4 seed.
Yep. So might push some buttons here, but at 4 I have Jalen Brunson.
Yeah.
So I had him at 3 last night, and I changed it around. So I'll talk about that at 3. But talking about Jalen Brunson, he's the pinpoint for the Knicks. He's kind of revitalized the Knicks. I know the Knicks have so many good players, but without Brunson, the team doesn't click. He's a small guard, but he's very strong, and he pushes people around for his height. Like, some of the shots I see him throw up in the paint are ridiculous. Like, he is a bit of a slasher, but obviously he can also score everywhere on the floor.
His midi's dangerous.
Yeah, and, like, if you watched him in Dallas and then you saw him come here, it's just kind of nuts. Like, the progression that he made so fast.
Well, he still averaged that one series Luka was
The
out.
playoffs,
He averaged
yeah.
like 33 or something.
Yeah, but, like, besides that, like, you wouldn't have thought he comes to the Knicks and he's just a freak.
He's the top guy, yeah.
So, I think, obviously, you guys have him at 3. I think, I honestly, I had him at 3, and I think that's a fair argument. I think I'm still stuck.
The position's just so strong.
Yeah.
Like, you can make an argument for all of these people to be, like,
Anywhere.
wherever we've had them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Except for the
So,
top 2. Top 2
I think
is untouchable.
the top 2 are, like, kind of locked in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know my one.
Did we say your 4?
Yeah, mine was Cade.
Oh, yeah,
so I'm assuming
yeah.
we both got Jalen Brunson at 3.
Yeah, so mine 3 is just definitely Jalen Brunson. I think, like Ben said, he revitalized that Knicks team. Like, even though they have like so many great assets with Cat, what's it called, Mikal,
OG, they
OG,
Josh
they've got
Hart,
Josh Hart, great rebounder.
What's their backup PG, Miles McBride?
Yeah.
Yeah, like they got a good team. I think I had him so high, just because obviously now he's played that little bit of the season with Cat,
Yeah,
and now
exactly.
like
They're
this will
only
be
gonna
they'll
grow.
be coming into their second season together. They've had a full preseason together. I think they'll just be better together, which will make him better.
Hopefully, Cat shoots more threes.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think they'll
well-
be more efficient.
Like I just think Jalen Brunson will do better just because they've got more experience together now. So it's like I just think he'll just play better.
Yep. I think Brunson's not a bad defender, but like they have all the tools to hide him on defense and then let him save his energy for offense.
Obviously, OG's a really good defender. Mikal's a really good
Josh
defender.
Hart's a good defender.
Josh
They have
yeah.
Mitchell Robinson if they want to
Cat's
do
a decent defender.
the
He's a
double
bit
big.
of a pussy, but
Yeah.
Cat makes me laugh. Just what he does.
Yeah. So at my 3, I still have Steph Curry.
yeah.
I like I said, I had Cade and Jalen Brunson both above him. I had him at 5 last night. I really wanted to, but I don't know. It's just so hard to put it against him. People defend him completely different to anybody else. His offense is nothing that we've ever seen. He's still doing it at 36, 37 years old. It's just nuts. And like the way he plays, I don't think it's going to change for at least a couple more years. So, the Warriors are in their own situation, but I don't want to put that against him as an individual. So I think
I could definitely see him being there. It's just for me personally, I want the other guys to be better than him.
Yeah, so do I.
We need people to continue the league.
Yeah.
Like we can't just depend on a 38-year-old Stephen Curry to be bringing in views. Like I had him so low because I want those younger people to be above him.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah. Steph, he's been good. He's been just insane over 15 years, and
Exactly.
I can't believe he's still doing it, but he is.
Yeah, I know, it's insane. Can't believe he even started doing it.
Yeah, and like even on that shitty Warriors team in 2020, he still averaged. I know he got shut down, but he averaged 32 a game for half a year.
Yeah.
Like, he can do it by himself if he has to. So
Very true.
um,
Right.
number
number two. For me, we have Luka at number 2.
Boo.
So I think, in my opinion, he's probably the best player. But I think, he's at 2 because I think with how Shea's team is, I think that team is just so great at 1. But just needs to be improving his conditioning. I think is also a problem. Defense isn't as great.
Conditioning. He's conditioned.
He always
He's
they always
conditioned.
make those posts in the offseason.
Yeah,
He's
but, like,
conditioned, trust me. I know, I've been
we
there.
always
It's
see
just like a
it,
Ben
but
Simmons jump shot in the
Just
offseason.
'cause
It's
he's
the
a-
same
he's-
thing
he's a
every
Lakers-
year.
He hit me up.
He's
He
a Lakers guy.
FaceTimed me.
Okay, yeah.
He FaceTimed me. He hit me up, and I'm looking at him. I'm going, mate,
Yeah,
you look really good with your shirt on.
that's fair.
So
Yeah, but no, we'll continue with Luka. I just think constant triple-double threat can definitely carry that Lakers team. Just thrives in like high usage.
We don't need
under
carrying, bro.
pressure.
we're good.
Yous are good.
Yeah, we're
Lakers
good.
are good. Well, I can't really say anything. I'm a Bulls.
Yeah,
fan,
them Bulls
so,
going.
Yeah, I can't say anything. Well, we got Giddy. I should have mentioned Giddy on my list, to be honest.
Giddy
No.
fucking sucks. No, he's actually not bad.
He's not bad.
You know, he could
I
be.
wanted to give
he
him an
could
honorable
be
mention.
Definitely could
I
be
wanted
an
to give
honorable
him an
Could be
honorable
an
mention.
honorable
He definitely
mention.
could be
Especially
an
from
honorable
his
mention.
second half of the
I
year.
wanted
He
to
was
give
nuts.
I want to give Chris Paul an honorable mention just because of retirement.
I want to give
season.
I want to give TJ McConnell an honorable mention
Yeah,
for
exactly.
giving me an
That's
straight up
absolute.
stole.
He'll have a good year because
An
just
absolute-
no Tyrese.
Honorable mention,
He gave me
bro.
the biggest headache in the finals.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Chris Paul.
Watching
His
him-
last season.
Watching him in the second
Yeah,
half
watching TJ.
of Game 7, I wanted to put my head through a wall.
Well, yeah, that third quarter was
Yeah.
great, and then
Getting stomped by like some little white boy.
He was the only one that scored for them in the third quarter,
Yeah, exactly.
or like
Yeah,
very
he hit
close
12
to.
straight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was
like because the rest of them were just shut down. But yeah,
At my two, I'm gonna push some buttons here.
I know who you have it to.
Nah, I got Luka at the two as well. I got Luka at the two.
Really?
As well. Obviously, it's the Shea's great, Luka's great. Like they're both great players. I just think, just currently, like Luka's just, I don't know. He's always had a little bit more hate than some of the other top superstars in the league. Like he's not in any. He hasn't been in any MVP conversations like officially. Even though he's like,
He's finished top 5 pretty much every year that
Yeah,
he's
but
been
like-
healthy.
yeah, but man, he's averaged 30-some point triple doubles. Like he needs one.
Yeah.
I think this might be one of his better
this
seasons.
might be easier.
Yeah, this might be
Agreed.
like he's got. I just fucking LeBron.
Don't rant about LeBron.
Oh.
Maybe at another time.
Yeah,
LeBron,
LeBron. I've got Luka at 2. Obviously, both of them are phenomenal players. They're both in the top 3 in the league at the moment, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think
the
the
only
top
one above both of them is Jokic.
I think
but
the top
Yeah.
5 is a bit. Top 4, we'll say, is a bit interchangeable.
I think
I'll add
for me
Giannis in
it's
there.
Jokic, Shea, Luka.
I had Giannis in there.
Yeah.
At that 4.
Yeah.
I think Jokic is obviously 1, and I think the rest are sort of
Yeah,
interchangeable.
Yeah.
I feel that.
No,
But,
I got Luka at 2.
Yeah, I have Luka at 2 as well. I think last year obviously wasn't a great year for him. He got traded. He was he wasn't
Injured as
healthy.
well,
he was
yeah.
sort of out of condition.
Out of whack, yeah.
But
When he
you know,
got to that
in the
Lakers team,
playoffs,
like-
the one series that they played, obviously it didn't go well for the Lakers, but he was good. It's just a lack of a center for them that year. But
Yeah.
I think
Hopefully-
he looked really good. I think he's now the face of the Lakers. I
He's
think
kind of like Trae Young, where he needs a big as a lob threat.
yeah, and he's got Ayton now. Hopefully Ayton can get back into
Lock in
some form. But he's the face of the Lakers now. Like they're past LeBron. LeBron's obviously on the team. LeBron's obviously going to be great, but Luka is the face of the franchise, and they're going to build around Luka.
I disagree.
Who are they going to build around? Ronnie?
Vando.
Oh, Vander.
Vander's a really good player to have with Luka.
Yeah, he's.
I think as soon as this year, Luka could be one.
He definitely could.
He
be.
could be
yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
I think
He's-
those two would like easily
Very
interchange. I
yeah.
think they're probably the 2 easiest interchangeable people
Yeah.
on the list.
They were also the 2 easiest to pick.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
for
Oh
your-
yeah,
for
like
your
I did
slot.
my 1 and 2, and then I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, now what? Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he obviously has the talent. He's in shape now, quote unquote.
Yeah, trust me.
I honestly think he's low-key a little like he benefits off having that little bit extra weight because
Just a little bit of chunk.
he plays
Yeah.
in the post.
Locks him in jail, like puts him behind him while he can hit that floater or the lob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So obviously at 1 we all have Shea
yeah.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shea Bitches Alexander.
Crazy.
Do you want to talk first?
Yeah, so I have obviously your NBA MVP and then obviously your finals MVP.
Yeah, pretty much the
just
same
like-
shit.
Led the league in scoring with elite efficiency. Just great defender as well with that OKC
You
team.
know what? I've seen a stat on that. there was some, I've forgotten the exact numbers, but Luka had people blow by him less last season. Like, Shea had more people blow by him than Luka did. So you could make the argument.
That you can't.
I don't remember like what the exact stats were, but it was Shea got blown by as a defender more times than Luka did.
Yeah, Shea's also a great free throw shooter,
Yeah, we're
great
talking
He
about
loves that line.
We're
He
talking about
loves that
players
line.
that get hate in the league.
loves the
It's
line.
night and day.
He
We did that to
he's-
wind you up.
He's
I
pretty
did it
much,
to wind
he's
you
got
up.
a house there on
Yeah,
that
he
free
does.
throw
He
line,
definitely
doesn't he?
does have a
Didn't he
house
buy
there.
one last season?
Yeah,
I mean, 3 points, you take it.
exactly. No, just great leader for that young team. Yeah, in the finals, he's probably the best player. I would have said Hallie if he got to play that game 7.
I honestly think
I would have said Hallie if he
probably.
didn't get injured
If Hallie
with that
didn't get
first
injured,
quarter.
That's insane.
I genuinely think-
OKC winning that?
Yes.
I don't know.
No, we
Bro,
are.
Hallie was busting
think-
your
the game
ass.
was
No,
so
but that,
close.
That third quarter,
Up
I
until
don't know. I don't think Hallie makes that much of a difference in that third
Bro,
quarter.
Hallie
We
had,
shut them down.
didn't he have like
Bro, but he
14
was
straight
cool.
at
No,
the
he
very
had-
start of the
He
game?
had
Yeah,
three
like-
threes at the start and then he injured
Yeah,
us.
like
Yeah,
he was busting your
Yeah,
ass.
I know, but
so good
no,
in that
I
first quarter.
genuinely the second half I don't think he makes a difference.
I honestly think, bro, he played like what 5 minutes?
Yeah,
And he had 9 points
I
in 5
still don't
minutes.
think he
He
makes a
was
difference
so
in the
good.
second
I-
half.
He was
Like,
ready.
It's to me, it's like in recent time for me, it's like one of the biggest what ifs.
Yeah.
Like, in that finals.
I don't know if OKC wins that. With
I
healthy.
still would have had
Hallie.
the OKC edge.
I guess
just
we'll
'cause
never know.
Exactly. We'll never
I'm
know.
running
But like,
my team, so
I
I'm
would've just,
running my
like-
league.
like yeah, I obviously think that game could have gone very much differently if Hallie was there, but I
Yeah.
don't think the result would have changed. In my
Yeah.
opinion.
Well,
Obviously, these lists could be a lot different come end of the season
yeah.
Yeah.
with people coming back from injury,
LaMelo.
people getting injured.
Even De'Aaron Fox could creep in.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Josh
We
Giddey
could
could
have a
make a
very
leap.
different
You
list
never
by the
know.
end of the year.
I think Josh Giddey's.
Talking about Shea, he led a 68 win team, statistically one of the best teams ever. We're talking just numbers. OKC were one of the best teams ever. He had one of the best individual seasons ever. From a statistical standpoint,
Jokic
Finals
should have
MVP,
had
scoring
MVP.
title, MVP. Him and J-Dub, I think they had the second most points in a finals run ever. Just behind
think I've seen-
MJ and Scotty. Just behind
I
those
think
two.
I've seen that.
And Dub's obviously great in his own right. Obviously, the team is great in its own right. And, the team would still be pretty good without Shea, but they wouldn't be anywhere near 68 wins
Yeah,
without him.
Shea.
No.
Agreed.
And I think, the two-way variability is what gets me as well. Like, he averaged 4 stocks in the finals. Like, it's pretty nuts.
That is pretty crazy.
Low-key overrated defender.
He's not. Yeah,
Nah.
he averaging 32. What did he average? I wrote it down.
Put Luka in that system, he might average
32,
6
5, and
stocks.
6.5 with a steal and a half and a block a
Maybe
game.
that's 6 stocks for Luka.
Like,
He might average like 40 on that team there.
Luka, he might average 9 million on that fucking team.
that's the only issue with the Thunder.
Because
It's
they could hide him very well.
obviously,
They could
J-Dub's a great
definitely-
player, but also, like, when Shea goes off, it feels a bit stagnant. But,
Yeah, no, they're a good team. They'll
Um,
be a good team for a while. Obviously, they're young as hell.
So young. It's just being able to keep them all together with.
the money. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
we don't have
it
to worry
doesn't come
about
into effect till next year, I guess.
year after.
27.
Year after, right?
2028.
Ooh.
Eight.
I thought it was the year after.
Um,
I don't
next
think
year.
they'll repeat though. I don't.
It'll be very hard.
It'll be a fun season.
The
across West.
the era of
East,
like
not so much.
the era of like dynasties and repeats. I
It's
think
just-
it's
it's
over.
done.
Bro. Like
Yeah.
since
I think that's just
2019,
because of the talent
it's
that
been-
like the league
Yeah,
has.
it's
It's just
been a different
Heaps of
champion since
talent, yeah.
2019. So
yeah.
Yeah, what it was Bucks, Lakers, Nuggets,
Raptors,
Warriors.
Bucks, Lakers, Nuggets, Warriors.
Celtics,
Thunder.
Thunder. Yeah, like there's been different champions.
So
That's always fun though. Like,
yeah,
We should have repeated. Refs holding us.
yeah, no. Between Shea and Luka, like we said, it can interchange over the year. I think Luka's poised for a great season. Shea's poised for a great season. I think I hate arguing between obviously they're both great. I hate arguing between the two. They're both gonna be really good, and I think it's better to just appreciate it than to be than to just hate on one or the other.
very true.
I honestly
I
think
both
everyone in there.
both players aren't gonna be playing forever. Same with everybody else on this list. Like, just watch and enjoy it. You know?
Who knows?
Yeah.
They might turn into cyborgs.
Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah.
I do
It's just
think-
fun.
Yeah, the
Making fun of
rankings.
Shay.
The rankings are just a bit of fun.
I do think
Mostly.
everyone on the list at their respected position could move up or down.
Yeah.
You know, like besides,
1 and
like
2.
I don't think Luca's moving down, but I think Shay and Luca are interchangeable. 3 through 5 are interchangeable. Like, there's a lot of you can make arguments.
Yeah,
and make a lot of
obviously-
cases for all these people to be changed around.
Obviously, I couldn't get Brunson and Cade over Steph, but I would
Yeah.
I would hope by the end of next year that it would be an easy pick.
Yeah.
Because like I love Steph, I have nothing against him, but like it's time for these youngins to come in.
Yeah, time for these youngins to just take over,
Yeah, I agree.
carry the league,
Yep.
especially with all the Hall of Famers that are going to be retiring shortly. Like Chris Paul's retiring, LeBron will be retiring soon, Curry will be
Thank God.
retiring. Like all these people will be retiring, and
A
they've
lot
been
of
in
vets going.
they've been in the league since I've been watching. So like
Yeah.
a lot of us haven't seen a league without all these players in them.
True.
So it should be
Like Paul
interesting.
George
We're-
was
yeah,
like the
like
last one from like his draft
yeah,
class.
like we're in the middle of an era change. I think that started maybe 2 years ago. I think in the
Yeah.
middle of an era change, but
Yeah,
I think we're on the back end of that era change.
Yep.
Mhm. Very true.
Yep. There's definitely some players coming up. You know, Wemby's of the world and whatnot.
Yeah,
Alonzo's.
I don't know if anyone's mentioning Lonzo.
I am.
You're his only supporter.
If he could stay healthy.
If I'm his only supporter, then
If
yeah.
he could stay healthy,
If
like,
he has
you
no
never know,
supporters, I'm
right?
dead.
If he could stay healthy, like you never know. Like
Yeah.
obviously Lamelo is great, so who knows? But it's
Yeah.
always health with those guys.
Little
Yeah, absolutely.
my favorite ball brother.
True.
Dickie. Yeah, forgot
Before
that's a
Paul
ball
brother.
brother. Oh.
So that wraps up our top 10.
Yes.
I have some stuff about Kawhi Leonard if we want to talk about that. Otherwise, we can wrap it up. But
We could.
Yeah, we definitely could talk about it. We also could talk about that
Alright.
we're doing fantasy basketball soon.
we are doing a fantasy draft.
Where's
soon.
the boys?
Yes, so
Um,
AFL
yes, I
semi-final
wrote some-
tonight.
Yeah, we got for us Australians, this is our sport. It's called AFL. And we have the best club to ever exist is playing in the semi-finals tonight. You could probably...
Prelim finals.
Yeah, well, I'm just talking like basketball. We're in the conference finals right now. So we're one game away from making the finals and winning. So
Yeah.
hopefully that doesn't bite me in the
I'm
ass.
rooting for the
That's
big
fair.
team.
Huh?
I will be
I'm rooting for
working.
the big team. The
Oh,
Victorian
true,
League
yeah.
played into
Well, that's a surprise because every other person on the earth is voting against Collingwood.
everyone
Well,
So
because the
hates
Pies is
Collingwood.
probably the most hated footy
They are-
club
they
in
are.
the whole league.
they hate greatness.
They
So
are.
Yeah.
them and I don't hate Geelong, but like, when are they going to be bad?
You know
That's
what-
so true. Geelong's been good
yeah,
for so
it was.
long.
Oh, it was that. I was at, when I was at work yesterday. My boss was talking about it. Out of the last 20 years, they've made a preliminary final 17 times.
Yeah,
How cooked is that? How cooked is
fucked how
that?
good
Yeah,
Geelong have been for so
when
long.
are Geelong going to be shit?
Yeah.
I think in our lifetime they've just been good.
How cooked is that? The last 20 years, they've made the preliminary finals 17 times. Like, that is crazy.
We've just always had good players.
Makes
Yeah.
no sense, man.
No, it pisses me off.
It pisses me off. Especially being a
To be fair, I don't really
Yeah.
watch footy, so I can't.
Well,
You got a team, Gav?
No, I don't have one
Collingwood.
actually. No,
Give me
I don't want to
Hawthorn
do that.
vibes.
Nah, I think you know what? I'm gonna be a Tigers supporter.
Alright,
That's what I'm
well,
gonna
have
do.
fun being disappointed for the rest of your life.
Oh, yeah.
I reckon give them a few years, they'll be good. They're not like North Melbourne. They'll actually come up.
Yeah.
Yeah, how can you be pissed off at anything when North Melbourne's just straight up dog shit?
Yeah, I'm pissed that everyone else is good and we just can't figure it out. List management's terrible. No offense.
Full offense.
Yeah, you want to talk about the Kawhi stuff?
I can.
With
I've
the
written,
whole
I've written a lot of notes actually. on
the
this.
whole thing with the tree planting scandal and everything.
Yeah, so I've written some
okay.
notes to catch everyone up to speed that doesn't know. So I'll just say off this stuff. So this stuff was reported by a guy named Pablo Torre, and the NBA is currently actively investigating the Clippers for breaking the salary cap rules, quote unquote. It's nothing like, it's all allegations at the moment.
At the
so,
moment, yeah. I have been watching a few things on it, so I'm a little bit up to speed.
Yeah, so the little patch that every team has, their sponsor, aspiration companies, what they're called. That's the patch that they have right now, the Clippers. Steve Ballmer invested $50 million into it in 2023. They were going bankrupt, and then he just randomly invested $50 million into them and made them their patch sponsor. And their minority owner also put in $2 mil.
Yeah.
And then Kawhi Leonard signed a $28 million deal with them. It was a no-show endorsement deal, so he didn't have to do anything. They just gave him $28 million.
I wish.
That'd be so nice.
So the Clippers came out with a statement saying that they did nothing wrong and they were scammed by Aspiration, which is true. They're not their sponsor anymore, and they ran away with their money, low key.
Fire.
So there was the only way this is legitimately a claim is if there was an agreement under the table and they can prove that the Clippers ownership knew about it being him getting paid extra money, because otherwise it's just an endorsement deal. I will say that Joe Smith in 2000 got caught signing small deals because the owner gave him a handshake deal under the table saying that he would get a bigger deal once.
Because you sign those 4 deals and then you're
they're all little for a big one.
Yeah, and then you're eligible for that massive contract.
So in 2000, the T-Wolves were fined $3.5 million, and that's a lot in 2000.
Yeah, 5 first-round picks.
They lost 5 first-round picks. 2 of them got given back to them, but that's a pretty big punishment.
And Clippers don't even own their next 5 either. It was something like that.
Yeah, and obviously deals like this happen often with the team sponsors and players, but the way it's being dug into, it could be legit. And the question I have for you guys is, if the allegations are legit, what do you think would be a fair punishment for the Clippers?
You definitely have to void the Kawhi contract.
Agreed.
I don't know if you could take their picks.
They don't have any.
Purely because of the fact, they don't have any until 2032.
Yeah.
And, how long are you going to leave the club in shambles for without a first? They can't not have a first-round pick for 8 years, I
think it's just going to be a massive fine. And then,
massive fine, void the contract.
I feel like Kawhi could get banned, from playing in the league, which
He'll get
I feel like that's insane to say, but
I don't know if it's I don't know if it's a ban. I could get behind a suspension.
That's what I mean. Suspension.
Yeah.
But yeah, it also really shakes up the league if Kawhi gets voided. He could literally go wherever he wants. He would be an unrestricted free agent.
Yeah, and he could just be give me the vet men. Let me go to the Lakers.
He doesn't want to play with LeBron.
Yeah.
You see that report?
No.
He doesn't want to play with LeBron.
He wanted to go to LA, but he didn't want to play with LeBron. That's why he chose the Clippers. Because
get rid of LeBron, bro.
But the thing is, Kawhi's camp have been doing this. In Toronto, they wanted shared ownership of the Raptors to stay.
And then they asked the Lakers for a private jet, an $11 million private jet. I remember that.
Yeah, obviously this is all,
I feel like Kawhi
not official.
Not official. We're not accusing them of anything, but
I am. Give me Kawhi.
So if the Wolves got fined $3.5 million in 2000, inflation 25 years later, how much are the Clippers getting fined? 50 mil. Yeah. And Steve Ballmer's the richest. I think he's top 10 richest person in the world.
Yeah, I think he's has $2.4 billion.
He's got a ridiculous amount of money.
Just ridiculous.
Just give me a little bit, bro.
We should just do Powerball. Just constantly try to.
The other question I had was, do you think there are other teams around the league potentially doing the same thing?
So I have seen the thing of, what's the dude's name?
Pablo Torre.
He has said, you guys don't want me to look into that Jalen Brunson situation, so...
Because Jalen Brunson was eligible for a max, but...
Left because his dad became the assistant coach. And then he's like, don't make me look into that tampering or whatever he said.
So he could have waited a year to get a super max.
Okay.
But he just signed a normal max the year prior when he could have waited, but he was taking a pay cut for the team.
Yeah, I think it was extra 12 mil or something
a year, which is $48 million. It's he took a pay cut for the team. They said
that is fair. Look how stacked that roster is. But then obviously if they're doing underhanded deals to make that team work,
Yeah, and I think heaps of players have that sponsorship with their patch team. So,
I think Lakers need to
um, but the thing
What's
is
doing
like,
it good with these guys.
the thing is like, if they don't really like, if it does get proven true, because obviously we don't know yet, but if it does, if they don't really knuckle down and give them a fair punishment, then like other teams.
What's stopping
Yeah,
other teams?
exactly.
Yeah.
Other teams will definitely
Especially
try
like
and
what they're
implement that.
billionaire owners, and they're like, "Oh, give us a $50 million
Yeah, I'll
fine."
cop
They're like,
down the
they're
rest.
like, they just chuck the money at it, you know.
Yeah,
So
I think you have to strip some first round picks, even though they don't have any. And like it's their fault.
But how long
So-
could you, like, I don't know, obviously they deserve the punishment, but how long can you leave that franchise just shit till it's not beneficial for the league?
I mean, it's their fault.
Yeah, but
it is just their fault.
is that beneficial for the league to have that franchise just shit for the next 8 years?
Probably not, but you know,
Like,
I've
I
seen
think-
it.
I think that would cost them
look
more
at the
money.
Wizards.
Look at the Nets.
Look at the Nets.
Yeah, but like
Well,
Clippers are a
actually, the
pretty
Nets is
big.
their own fault.
They're a big franchise. Like, they're one of the because they share the state with LA. Well, not the state, but like the area with LA. Like, it just. They're one of the. They do have quite, and they just spent the $2 billion on the new stadium. They do draw in a lot of fans. Like, I don't know if it'd be beneficial for the league to just be like, yeah, look, you got a bunch of guys over 35. They're going to be retiring soon. Give us 4 more picks, and you guys now don't have picks till 2038. Like, that's 12 years away.
Lord.
Like, they can't.
They
It wouldn't
actually
be
just
They have to
don't
beneficial.
have-
figure out something though.
Yeah,
Just don't have a future.
it wouldn't be
Just go crazy.
beneficial for them. They'd lose so much money.
They have to figure something out, but just something because
I could get behind a punishment, but I think the picks would be unfair.
They need to be punished in a good way. Otherwise, like other teams gonna see it and be like, I think I saw. I was watching a video and there was a multiple GMs surveyed and they said like if there's not a punishment, like we would explore doing the same thing, like anonymous GMs.
Which-
I don't know
is
why.
fair.
I don't know why you wouldn't.
Yeah, exactly. It's like if you could be able to like do that without being punished severely, then it's like
you know what I think might happen.
Especially
He
with
might
the
get.
second apron.
I think what they should do, make him sell the team, force him to sell the team. They've done that. They've done that before.
Because if they did have to sell, I would reckon there'd be a Vegas team.
No, like it is.
No, but
you
if,
just
like-
sell the Clippers team, like they're
Yeah.
not selling the like they're just
No, no, but
selling
I'm
that
saying, like,
Clippers team.
It was like I swear I saw this thing where it's like, because they took out Luca out of Dallas, they were trying to change that Dallas team to like a Vegas team.
There's like a whole little
Yeah,
conspiracy
exactly,
theory
yeah,
on
And then they
that,
got
but
keep a flag. So.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like
it's I
should
don't
have
know.
been a Bulls player.
I
Talk about a
I
handshake
honestly
deal under
think
the table.
yeah, I
Trade Luka,
honestly
you get
think
Cooper flag.
a fair thing to happen. Force them to sell the team. They did that to who did they do that to?
I can't remember.
But they did it like early 2000s. They forced someone to sell the team because he was like doing crazy shit.
Was he also not just racist as well? Like,
Yeah,
he said, like,
I know.
racist
I
shit.
know what we're talking about.
he
but I
was
can't
like
remember
he
the
was
team.
making racial comments and he was like doing dodgy shit, and they forced him to sell the team.
I can't
Yeah.
remember who we're talking about. But I know.
Yeah,
what
he's
we're
like
saying,
some
though.
fat old dude, and he's got like black
like
hair.
most owners are old dudes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
I
yeah.
can get behind that. Make him sell his team.
If it's proven true, definitely void Kawhi's contract. Like,
Yeah, void the
agree.
contract. Make him sell the Clippers, and I think that's enough to deter everyone else from doing it.
I'd like to see Kawhi go back to San Antonio.
I like to see Kawhi come to the Lakers.
He's not going to the Lakers.
Man, good dream.
Yeah, Donald Sterling was his name.
Yeah.
Had to sell the Clippers.
Oh,
Oh, it was the Clippers.
Wow,
yeah,
son.
it was the
Yeah.
Clippers.
Wow, son.
Sorry, historically, just a bad
Yeah, jeez.
organization, just bad luck.
I think
guess,
if
but-
they
Shifty
make him
buggers.
sell the
Yeah.
team, no one else will do it. I think that'll be like that whole little
Yeah.
like scandal will just be
Steve
done
Ballmer
with.
just like wouldn't even care.
Exactly.
He's just so
Like
rich.
Donald Sterling,
Probably just
smart
making
guy,
you
was
fucking
banned
leave.
from the NBA for life.
Yeah.
Fined $2.5 million after private recordings of racist comments were made public. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but that's like completely different in a way.
Yeah, true, but that is funny. It's just the Clippers. It's the Clippers organization.
like-
What year
yeah.
Does it say what year?
2014,
2014.
Oh, that's
it's
pretty
pretty
recent.
recent, yeah.
Chris Paul,
11 years ago.
Blake Griffin.
Yeah, true.
Damn, and they were still good then.
They were, yeah.
I'm guessing that's when Steve Ballmer took over.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I really had to talk
That's
about.
I'm pretty much
pretty much we're good.
done with.
Yeah, I reckon
Well,
we're good.
yeah, from our talking about our top 10 point guards to obviously a little bit about AFL and Kovacic.
Yeah, and we'll
think-
get into the other four
Other
positions,
positions, yeah.
as over the
Before
next
the
few
season
weeks.
starts.
Yeah, for sure.
Hopefully,
We'll probably
Yeah.
talk about our fantasy. We'll have that coming
A
up
little
soon.
bit, yeah.
Yeah, I think
Ben,
hopefully the draft will be done when we film the
Tuesday?
next episode. Yeah, hopefully.
Ben, get this draft set
Alright,
up,
mate,
please.
Yeah, where's Bailey to let him know?
Yeah,
Yeah, they have Bailey.
well,
It's so
today's
true.
Saturday. We're hopefully doing it on Monday or Tuesday.
Monday.
So
Alright.
next week we should
Perfect.
hopefully have some fantasy
I have
draft
done my
results to talk
I have
about.
done a random league fantasy. Let me just read my team out. Get everyone's opinion.
Yeah, that'll be
So I just join a few random leagues every year just to
Yeah,
get a
I
little
usually
practice
do too.
up before we do our league.
Could just do a mock draft, but
Yeah, well,
good. Well, mock draft's not the
Me,
same
mind your own
because
business.
bro, I
right.
did a mock draft. I did a
I
couple,
also did one too.
and Jokic is going at like 7. Like, what the fuck?
all right. This is my team. We
it's
got
not realistic mock
TJ
draft.
McConnell, Ant, Jalen Brown, Pascal Siakam, Nicholas Claxton, Austin Reeves, Evan Mobley, Danny Advagia, Naz Reid, Amen
Butchered
Thompson,
that.
You butchered that name so
Scoot
bad.
Anderson, Derek Lively, and D'Angelo Russell.
Can you say that name again for me? The
I
other
bet
one.
you mind your own business.
Danny, what?
I bet you mind your own
Shia.
business. All right. I low-key cooked. I
No, it's a
low-key
nice team.
cooked. I
10-team
low-key
league,
cooked.
yeah.
Hey, we always
Yeah.
have good
Yeah,
fun
I think
with fantasy. So
the teams will be like around that.
Bro,
deep.
like I got
I think 10's the perfect
Jalen
number.
Brown.
What pick were you?
5, I think.
Who was your first round pick?
Ant.
Oh, Ant.
6. I was 6th. I low-key cooked like
Nah, it's a
Ant,
good team.
Jalen Brown, Pascal Siakam, Evan Mobley, Amen Thompson. Like, that's low-key crazy. And a lot of the people I picked, a lot of their plays were out. Like, Jalen Brown, like,
Yeah, D'Lo would be good for the first half of the year.
yeah,
Yeah.
like, that's why I grabbed
And
him.
then you just move on.
Piss him off. And then, like, Jalen Brown's the only, like, good person on that team right now.
I wonder who's going to take the investment on Kyrie Irving. Do you think someone?
Probably
Do you
Aaron.
think someone
I like
will draft
taking
him?
risks.
Probably Aaron.
Do you think someone will draft him?
I did that. I took a risk. Who did
Maybe
I pick
like-
up like last year?
I might get him if he's still there, like, round 8.
Oh, he'll still be there around 8.
Yeah, I'll go.
I might
I'll grab him round
snag him early. Not jokes. I don't know. I had a rough.
Joel Embiid's round
I'm not taking Joel
12.
No, I've never.
Joel
After what
Embiid,
happened to
I'm not
Blake?
touching him,
Yeah.
bro.
After,
It was Aaron.
no. But like Blake, remember when we played with Blake like 2 years ago? He just had Zion out, Jar out,
Jar,
Jimmy.
yeah.
Jimmy, like
Yeah.
Anthony Davis out. Just having that many people injured.
Yeah.
No, but I was
Was so
I think
bad.
if Joel's still there, like round 10, 11, I might
I
pick
was
him
talking to Dang, and he said if he's still available at 50, he would take him. And I
up.
said,
50.
yeah, and I said he's gonna be there, bro. He's all yours.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I genuinely think no one is gonna get him. Like, I think people aren't gonna touch him.
I said he's all yours.
Yeah.
at
because Aaron
50.
took the risk last year, and look
In
how well
round-
that
in
worked
Picked
out.
him at 15 last year.
Yeah, it was,
Was it
round,
15?
Yeah, he took him
15.
so early. Yeah,
No, because
He was projected at like 7 or 8, and
no,
like
because we didn't tell him.
everyone
either.
just
I did. I was telling him, I'm
No.
like, don't draft him, don't draft
swear.
him.
yeah, but he fell so low. He was projected like 6, 7, and then like he fell to like 15, and then Aaron was like, yeah, I'll take him.
I'm telling you, I'm
And then he
not,
played like 10.
yeah, I'm not grabbing him before round like, I think the earliest 9.
And he still made the playoffs.
Yeah,
That's kind of nuts.
yeah, true. Yeah, I think earliest
also
I'm
had-
drafting Joel
we had like
round
what, a
9.
12-team league last year. It's
We
gonna
had
down to
18 league
10.
last year.
8.
12?
10.
No, it was 12.
No, I think it
Was
was
it 12?
12.
It
Yeah,
was 12,
I think
yeah,
it
'cause
was
we
12.
had Shannon's extra.
I honestly like the bigger leagues.
I think 10 is probably
But we
the
don't
perfect
have any
number.
friends.
I feel like 8's too stacked. We have a lot of friends. You have a lot of friends, actually, Ben. You have the friends.
I've got. Well, there's always going to be the 6 of us. Last year, let's look at last
No,
year.
there's 7.
Last year,
There's always at least 7.
Yeah, he's right.
yeah, last year we had 12.
Yeah, there was
And everyone was pretty competitive except for Ash and Christian.
Alright, like
Oh, I had a good-
I always
I
have
had
one of
such
the
a-
best leagues, like records, and then come finals, like my team just
You-
hits the
you're
fucking
bounced.
fan.
Yeah, let's
You're
not talk
bounced.
about having a good record and losing in the finals.
I have
I had I had a
Bro.
bad start.
in you can check the history. I have the best record like of everyone we've ever played with, and
Hey.
I average 4th
I'm
position.
your what?
Yeah, you went 18-3
I'm
and finished 4th.
Yeah, like I go so good regular
15
season.
and 6 finished 4th.
I'm your 23-24 champ.
Like
So-
I go so good, so good regular season.
15
and
and
then
6 finished 4th.
Me,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
I
I'm
go
pretty
so
sure
crazy.
I beat you when I won.
I go so crazy, and then come finals, like my team just hits a fucking
14
fan.
and 6
Yeah,
finished 3rd.
so
It's fucking. It pisses
Do you
me
remember?
off.
Do you remember in 2021 when me and Lachlan played against each other in the playoffs, and then he made the final against
Versus Bailey, dropped all your team,
He
picked them
logged
up.
into
Yeah,
my account, dropped all my players. He picked up like
what a
Cat.
snake.
He picked up like Timberwolves, Cat,
Yeah.
and like a bunch of other
That
players.
is so funny.
What position are you guys looking to hopefully be in the draft?
I just don't. I've never had one, so I want to see how it would be if I got one. But
I had one that 1 year with
I
Jokic.
yeah,
Last year I had 3. The year before I had
I had
5.
a weird number last year.
Yeah, I was having a look, to be honest. The first round, once you hit 6, it's kind of a bit of a drop off. Like Ant
Yeah,
is the last
exactly.
good one, and then it like kind of drops off.
You have like a closer pick next.
Yeah, but I
honestly
don't.
think pick 10's not that bad.
No, but like
I had,
what?
when I won, I had pick 8, and that was amazing.
When last
You
year,
won with pick 8.
Yeah, I won with
last
pick
year
8.
I had
It was
pick.
so good.
I had pick 11 last
I
year.
can't remember who
With our 12 man, I had pick 11.
I don't even know. I didn't get
Bro,
to draft.
that year that me and you played in the finals, my best player of that year was Jakob Podol.
He's a freak.
He is a freak, but like I can't remember who my first pick
I
was.
had a
but
crazy ass team.
I can't
that
remember
year.
my first pick was, but it wasn't good.
I
went
as
12.
Sabonis
I
and
12 and
Fox
9 that year.
with Ant.
Yeah, I'm telling you, like I go crazy through the regular season, and then come finals, like it's like here's 9 billion
And to be
injuries.
I
fair-
think Gav beat you that year. That's when we were on
Yeah.
a cruise. I remember.
Yeah, no, that's when
No,
I had my first.
I would've
my
come-
first
I
loss
would've
was
come
to
second.
Bailey, and Bailey's like, "Oh, just let me
I
win."
would have come second if I was in the finals. The
No,
highest.
I'm saying in like the semi-finals.
Remember that?
Oh,
I beat Brad.
yeah, okay.
I beat
Yeah.
Brad and he beat you.
I beat
and
you,
then,
yeah.
And then Brad beat you in the consolation game.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I gave up. I was pissed off.
Yeah.
Because I think I had Jokic, Julius Randle, I had
the year-
everyone
That's
out.
the year you dropped J-Dub.
Yeah, by
Oh.
accident.
Yeah, by accident is so funny.
Yeah, no,
Oh, that's also the time when Bailey wanted me to
Because,
like
like-
lose to him,
But
and I
like
like
five
purposely
players
didn't.
five people made a waiver claim who said they weren't going to make a waiver claim for J-Dub.
And
I was
that's
like,
why I told you to take
yeah,
him.
so,
I was one of those waiver
Yeah,
claims.
that's why I was like, Ben, just take him.
And I
Like-
still lost.
And you
so it
still
doesn't
lost
So
to
who
me.
did I meant to drop Jalen Williams. Like they had the same fucking
Yeah,
name.
yeah.
And we were on the cruise. Or no, we were camping
No.
or something. And the picture hadn't loaded. All I see is Jay Williams, OKC, power forward. And I'm like, all right, let me
Yeah, that is so unfortunate for you.
And I forgot
But,
I had
J-Dub.
J-Dub. So I dropped him. And then like, I fucking look and I'm like, oh, fuck me, cunt. And too many fucking scumbags in the league, cunt.
Well,
so.
to be fair,
Yeah, even like,
wait,
so
when-
many people said, "Oh yeah, I'm not going
we
to do it. I'm not
did
going to do it."
we
And
did
then you
a-
check the waiver claim afterward, and there's
Yeah.
like 6 people
Wait,
unsuccessful
Tom, we
claims.
did that Scotty Barnes swap, remember? So you
Yeah.
could
To
beat
beat
Brad
Brad.
that 1 week.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, Brad, if you're watching this,
Sorry, man.
Valid.
Nah, that was fun.
He deserved that because that's when he was fucking with the Blake trades.
yeah, because Blake gave up
Yeah,
because he
yeah.
had all those injuries and shit.
Yeah, that's fair. Like he was just Blake was so unfortunate that
Yeah,
year.
that was a rough. year for
I'm
Blake.
feeling it. It's my year. You know, like I'm
your
gonna,
year.
I'm gonna have
I
I'm
like
gonna have
you.
a great regular season, and then I'm not gonna get injured.
Nah, one of my first losses was to Bailey, and he was like, "Gavin, just lose for me so I can try to overtake Blake." And he's like, "Nah." I left my whole team. I still lost, by the way, which just made it so much more funny. And we were on the cruise, and you still were roasting me about that the whole time.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I've made the finals the last 3 years, but I've only won one. So
Yeah, imagine going undefeated
I've
and then
gone-
losing
I've
the
gone.
last game.
Yeah, I've gone 3. I've finished 3rd, 4th, 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 4th,
I think
with
I was,
the nearly the best record every
I'm like
year.
1 and like top 8.
Yeah.
I can't believe I went 21-0 and lost to Shannon. But like he had Giddy, he had Denny, like so many players were just going nuts in the second half of this season.
Good old Giddy.
And yeah, Shay didn't play in that last week, so
Yeah.
that was cool.
We'll probably talk more about fantasy when we've done
Yeah.
our
Once
we've
draft,
done
which will
our
be so
draft.
fun.
Yeah, I honestly, I feel like I'm gonna have I don't know why I feel like I'm gonna have a down year. I feel like I'm due.
Nah, just draft well.
I always have good years until the
I had-
fucking playoffs.
Bro, I drafted 5 players last year, and then I had to work at my internship, so I couldn't
Yeah.
really do
I
it.
had
And I still came top 8.
I had
somehow.
Jalen Johnson and he fucking
I had a good
broke his
back end.
ankle.
I went on like to win like 8 at the start.
Had a whole good year.
Yeah. Shit happens.
Not in the playoffs. That was every fucking year, man.
I think I beat you in the semi-final.
Yeah, you played Ben.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I think
So
anyone who was
Shannon
playing
and
Ben.
I get
Christian.
fucked up by injuries.
No, Shannon
every
beat you
time.
actually. I think.
Oh,
I beat,
Shannon
I
had
beat
a
Connor.
stacked team,
I beat
yeah.
Connor.
Yeah, Shannon, because I played Shannon first round and then I got bounced.
Yeah, Aaron went 8-13. He didn't have Hallie for that playoff series against me, and he almost beat me.
That was prime.
But yeah, I think we've had a pretty long podcast today.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's a good up.
Good to have a little
I
yap.
think we're all done.
Yeah, we've yapped for a long time. I hope you guys have enjoyed our fourth podcast. Podcast.
Pork podcast.
Podcast. Yeah, sorry. Fourth podcast of the G team. Any final thoughts? I butchered that so badly.
Next
Yeah,
week,
we'll
we're
do
talking
shooting guards.
Shooting guards.
Yeah.
That'd be a good list.
Haven't looked at the list yet, so I can't say anything, but
Nah.
should be interesting.
I found a way to sort it somehow on basketball.
Yeah, I think I might just hit up that ESPN list I was on again, and then
Just make sure they're actually shooting guards.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Well,
thank you
good.
for watching, and hopefully we will see you guys very soon.
Enjoy your day.
Thank you.